Okay. Well, hopefully this works. I haven't streamed in forever, so I forgot how to do this. Let me see if I can double check somewhere. Okay, seems like it's working. Okay, let's see if I can find any games at this time. There's only like 7,000 people on, so not sure if I'll be able to get a game.
Start to play.
Wow, that was actually super fast. Will he stick around? Looks like it. Okay, just play my normal opening. This one's a bit unusual. I haven't seen that in a long time. I'll approach low. I kind of wanted to play high, but I'm not sure. Because, yeah, if I play this one, then it just feels like everything's super low. So I kind of want to just Tanuki. And if he pincers, I can fight, or even just sacrifice it. And it should be okay. This one makes it a little bit easier, because now I can just jump here. And he can take a pretty big corner, but then I get the side. Okay, and then he approaches. I haven't really liked the Kasumi lately, so we'll do the kick. He should make a base. Okay, so now if I approach this side, and even if he like kicks and gives me this side, then this is kind of low, so it doesn't feel like I have too much potential. So I think I'd much rather play on this side. Even though maybe he can start a fight here, but it should be okay. Yep. And I will just jump out. And I have a weak group, so I should try and just defend it right away. Kind of want to do this one. I actually haven't played this in like 20 years. So I actually don't even remember how this one works. I thought it was push first, but maybe it's the same. I actually don't know. Seems like he doesn't either. I don't know. I'll just connect here, because I should just have the ladder if he cuts. Don't want to just give him this whole corner without him like at least blocking. So it feels like, yeah, the corner's still open. He's trying to attack this. And I don't really want to live on the side and let him surround me, so I think I'm just going to try and run out. And he can make a base here, but I don't think it's going to make too big of a difference. If I Hane, he cuts, I can Atari and capture. But again, not sure if I can actually live on the side. Though it feels like I kind of just have to do this one. Or the attach. Yeah, I'm not sure. This one feels right. Okay, he actually defended. A little bit surprised, but he can always kind of push through and cut this off. So I probably can't save this. It's a little bit surprising. I want to make my group as strong as possible, as quick as possible. And so cutting here, even if I just capture one stone, it doesn't seem that bad for me. And he always could have pushed anyway, so I'm not really sure what he's going for here. Probably just connect. I'll capture. Now this push unless he, I guess he can play this one and then the push still works. But if he plays here, I'm probably going to Atari and Atari just to create some weak points and then go back and make sure I'm alive and he can't push through. And yep, this is cut off, and I definitely want to save it because if this is cut off, it stays weak. And maybe I'm getting some potential here, I'm not sure. Okay, so he tries to make a base. My corner's a little bit weak, so I'm gonna defend my corner. He peeps. Yep, I'm just gonna connect. And now he's trying to separate me. He does have some weaknesses here, so I'm curious if I can just push here and connect somehow. Or at least create some weaknesses. Yep, try and connect. So it kind of turns into a fight, but I think he has a weak group here and a weak group here, and I also have 2 weak groups, so hard to say which is better, although here I believe I can just go here, and if he blocks I can push and cut. So I think I'm just connected. So I think he has 2 weak groups and I have maybe 1 weak group. Oh no, I'm just stupid. Oh well. Ugh, first game, got to get all the misreads out of the way. For some reason I thought I could just capture here, but yeah, that doesn't really work. Get some forcing moves, I guess. And probably more important to defend the center, so we'll just jump out. The big group is more important than the tiny one. And if he pushes me this way, then I'm kind of maybe surrounding him. But I probably could have played in a way that this would have been much simpler, but I gotta wake up and learn how to read. Okay, so he defends. I'm just gonna try and connect right away. Even if he tries to surround, I feel like this should be able to live or get out or something. And yeah, we'll just try and surround, because then he shouldn't have time to cut because he has to worry about living. This Atari is actually probably pretty important. I feel like if I get to play here and peep, some things can happen. I'm not sure why he attached here. Like, I don't think he's gonna Hane here and let me connect. So he has to cut. Okay, I guess he does that one. Again here, if I go here and he Ataris, I connect, it's a little bit better. And if he goes here, I connect and he captures the corner, I go here and then the whole thing's cut off. So I should be able to do this one. And that should fix a lot of the issues. I guess he's going for a squeeze. I think I'll let it, because I don't think I can really kill this, and I just want to focus on connecting right now. Because I don't like having 2 weak groups. Yep, don't let him capture, because I can still push and cut and get something out of it. And if he pushes here, Ataris and extends, I think I can push and then cut and extend. And there's a lot of things that can happen there. Okay, and he does that one, and I want to capture. I think I'll do this one because it should be a net, I think. And it still feels like he needs to go back and fix this, because I can still cut here and threaten to capture these. And yep, I'll just capture. Maybe he can wedge here. And then he can capture 1 stone. But I probably just give it to him, because I can still push here later. But the main thing is I want to go back and add a stone over here to try and live. So like he goes here, I don't really care about the corner. I just want to start making eye shapes any way I can. Yep, jump, see if I can connect. And since I'm strong here now, there's also a chance I can invade here later. Yep, I'll go ahead and Hane, because I can push, and he has some weaknesses. If he cuts, I can just sacrifice. And if he does this, I'm starting to make some eye shape. Which I guess he's going to try his hardest to prevent. But I think I can block here. Because I think if he cuts, I can Atari. I guess that doesn't work. But yeah, I'll just defend the cut. And he does that, but now I think I can go here and either capture this, or at least get something out of it. Okay, surprising. I think I kind of want to like do like a ladder squeeze thing. And this can maybe get cut off. Okay, he peeps. I'm not really sure why. I can just block. I guess if I do the squeeze thing, maybe this can die, but I'm not too worried about it. Because now if he connects here, I just can capture. So yeah, I'm not really sure what he's doing. And then now if he goes here, I connect, then there's weaknesses here. Okay, so he just does that one. Yeah, and I think I'm just going to capture, so everything's connected. There's still some weaknesses over here he has to worry about. And this is actually pretty big, or even jumping into his corner. Jumping in the corner, I can probably get this one, and then he blocks, and then I can push. And there's still maybe some weaknesses here, like this peep. Seems like it works. And then I still can push here. So lots of things I can still do. He goes here, but all that does is reduce. So yeah, I'll go ahead and jump into this corner. And this is actually not alive yet, so I guess there's still this weaknesses here, but maybe I can fix with this. So if he goes here, I can Atari and then connect. And I don't think he's going to let me push through, because then I think I can cut the whole thing off. And then push, because I can either capture these or capture this. I'm not sure which I want to go for. Capturing this is probably bigger, so maybe I should aim for this side, and then if he blocks here, I just can Atari and go down. And then it feels like if I get to extend, he might not have two eyes. Yeah, don't think it matters. I think if I extend once, he has an eye here or here. So I'm just going to take the points. Not sure which was bigger between this push and this. But this for sure is bad, because I don't need to respond. And now I can go and play this one, which is also really big. So, And he never really defended against this peep. So now I can peep. It feels like he has to block. And then I think I can push. He has to block, and then I play here, and then this whole thing is looking almost dead. Which is why this one's a little bit confusing. And yeah, that's also doesn't seem very good. Because I can still push here, and then this whole thing is cut off. And if I get to connect, then he has to defend here and here, which he can't do both. And for in-game, I can still push here. Maybe I can get away with a monkey jump here. Something over here would be big, but this block is big. Oh, so he does that one. But now I can push. So I'm connected, and if he does, then I get to kill all of this, which is a lot of points. Okay. And this whole thing also is still looking a little bit weak if I get to play here, because he doesn't have another eye here yet. So he has to be careful with this whole thing as well. Yep, that's a pretty big. And yep, I can Hane. I don't think he can wedge or do anything here. Looks like he's gonna try though. I could maybe push and then push and push. Although I do have some weaknesses here. If I just connect and he tries to separate me, there's a lot of weakness. So this is probably the safest way. And Hane. Maybe I can even extend, but this one also I think works because if he tries to cut me off, I get to Atari, and then it's Miai between capturing here or here. If he does this one, I can go here and then push and then cut the whole thing off. Okay, so he tries that one. The safest way is probably to Atari, and then just capture 3 stones and give up this one, because this one should be alive. If I go here and he connects, which I guess he shouldn't even connect, he should just go here. So, yeah, I'm not sure. We'll try this one. Hey Triton, how's it going? Just playing some terrible Go, like usual. Like I think even here, I think he could have sacrificed this and connected, and then if I capture, he connects and forces me to go here. I don't know. Who are you? That's a good question. How's the stream? No idea if it actually sounds good or bad or anything like that. I guess this is only one eye. So I could probably still die here. Yep, not doing too well. He played really bad the whole game, so if I lose, that's probably normal. What do I even do here? Because I have to play here, I think. And yep, that's an Atari. And so if he wants to kill me, he has to throw in. Okay. Well, Atari just because. And yeah, I think I'm dead. So that checks out. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I can't make an eye here. Yep, seems right. Okay. Worse than me. That's impossible. I'm definitely Always the worst. Yeah, I probably should have read, but that would be cheating, so couldn't do that. Yeah, I think I'll just resign. Yeah, that was terrible. Let's check the AI graph just because I want to see if I was actually ahead, because I felt like I was winning the whole game. Here for 30 seconds and you lose. Yeah, this is your fault. If you didn't show up, I would have won. You distracted me. And we just won't tell anyone that I messaged you to come and distract me, so I had an excuse for losing, but no one else will know that. I wonder if I can open Contrain safely while streaming and things won't just crash. I definitely wasn't paid. Well, not yet. I'm pretty sure I have a Contrain overlay. Or did I not create that? Maybe I was going to and then I never did. Which would be right. So I might just have to show a display with no overlay. If I can remember how to do that. I always said I would, then did display instead. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do that before, and I'm sure not going to do it this time. Okay, got the game loaded, and then now I just need to do display or something. Hopefully it doesn't show anything inappropriate. That's inappropriate. How do I get it to my other screen? That's not that one. The blank. Okay, this is working out pretty good. Is that Contrain? I guess it does. Maybe that's what I did. I did it the lazy way. I just showed it on the board. But I want to show the graph. Yeah, no, I'll figure that out later. I'll believe you after the money is in my account. Yep, sounds right. Just have to give it some time to load. Hopefully my computer doesn't just fry as it's loading. Okay. So it seems I wasn't winning the whole game, because I guess I made some mistakes. So up to here, the game's pretty even. And then after I made, oh yeah, that's right. I don't think you were here for the amazing reading mistake that I made. Well, I guess it's still the blue move, so I guess I'm just better than I know. But I played this peep because then I was like, oh, I can just cut here and kill all of his stones. That's pretty awesome. So because of this mistake, I'm losing by like 3 points. And I stay behind by about 3 to 2 points pretty much the whole game. And then at this point is where his endgame was just trash. So I'm just winning by like 5 here. Now it's at 7. And at the point where I die, I'm winning by 23. So I guess I played correctly here. Oh, it's only a 76-point mistake. That's not that bad, right? Does that actually work? What is this? Well, I guess that can still be dead, right? But I guess I get 7. 7 makes it where he can't cut me. So more points, and it defends my cut. I don't know. I think my version was not that much worse. I never would have thought of this though. Because I would be worried about what if he connects. Which is oh yeah, I'm not very good at this game. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Um, yeah, we'll just pretend this game didn't happen, I think. But yeah, like his end game was really bad, and then I just kind of give it away here. Okay, and any of these would have worked. My move was worth the most points. And then he, okay. Does this also just work much better? Okay, so it's the same shape. I'm guessing that's fundamental and I just don't know it. Pretending things didn't exist is an important Go skill, yes. If you didn't have that skill, then everyone would quit Go. Okay, let me see if I can figure out how to get back. Okay. And I got the last game quick, so let's see if I can get another game quick. And hopefully I can play slightly better. Quick game. I'm very surprised. I assumed I would be 5 minutes of the game at this day. Okay. I've been seeing this a lot lately. I'm not sure why. And then they don't close. I'm always curious why you like during a single day you'll play very similar moves over and over. So it makes me think that there was like some professional game or some professional lecture they all watched. But I don't get we're gonna shoulder hit just because I'll shoulder hit. I'm not crazy to play this shoulder hit, but I am tempted. Oh, now you're starting to cut out. Okay. I'm assuming that's because my computer probably overheated from using Katrain. I just need to not use Katrain and actually do myself, which probably means I won't review. But yeah, I definitely got to save up and get a new computer. This one, it just started overheating a lot. I don't know enough about computers to really, figure out why or how to fix that. I guess we'll approach. Reset the mic. Is it that bad? Yeah. It also could just be my internet is bad. Fine before Katrina. Yeah, I think it just overheated, so I might have to wait for it to cool down. Hope it's for a draw. I guess I'm playing too slow. Oh yeah, it is cutting out. I'm not sure if I can actually disconnect my mic without it like not letting me connect it back. Yeah, actually connect back. Seems like it didn't help at all. Just means no market train. Yeah. Yeah, my computer or my laptop's still hot, so yeah, it's probably because of the better. Okay. It's probably just because it's cooling down. But I plan to start doing some regular schedule streams. I gotta work out all the issues before then. And trying to mess with it while playing is actually hard. Oh. Hopefully that sounded wrong. It still be, based on my end, it also is cutting out a little. Okay. I'm not sure what else to try though. Triton, you're supposed to be the expert. Can't see what is wrong. You're just supposed to know. Okay. All the wires are for sure plugged in. I don't even know what's going on in this game. Very good start. Yeah, I assume that would be a good thing. Like, uh, smash the like button. Shouldn't do that when I have sound issues. I do this one. I would try this one. No, that actually looks really bad. Too bad. And since it's kind of a throwaway game, so we'll just make 40 points in the center. It should work out. Would actually help. Should always hit the like button, not just here over on my channel. Yeah. Only on Tri channel. Yeah, we're trying this. See what happens. Shouldn't, it's I said How does it feel? Doesn't seem like it's getting any better. Glad you like it. Just don't watch this video then, or this game. This game is an example of what not to do. Only do it when you're bored. You should have been here and play here. So I should be okay though. Dude, it's just about people should. Okay, so aren't really that important. This is important. So can I just surround this thing? Yeah, I didn't think this would make it into new series. Yeah, for sure. This having issues and being distracted and just trying to play moves while trying to fix it. Wow, that's getting worse. Here is probably going to turn into a capturing race. Or just die. Nothing in between. It's just industry and then starting. Like, how it's a stream issue if it's a computer issue. Could restart laptop and try to stream again. Today's all about testing. Yeah, it's all about testing. Goats. But who's the goat? I don't think there can be two goats. I'll probably try to this, and then I'll restart and see if that helps. He didn't want to tell you it was me. I'm not picking. I love you both equally. Mom answer. I guess you can make one eye here. Which I think I can. Oh, I did not expect that one. Uh, I don't know if he can one eye here or not. Yep, I block. Whoever can help with the positional evaluation node on Go Magic. I'm not sure. I've never actually used Go Magic. So. Oh, I messed up. Anyone see the issue with this? Okay, I'm probably just gonna resign and we'll I'll restart things and see if that